Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back. If you're an oldie but a goodie, it's officially my favorite time of the year. The Burr months are here, and today we're decorating for fall, giving the house a cozy refresh for the new season. And I am so excited to take you along and share all the little touches that make everything feel warm and inviting. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Whenever I'm decorating, I love to start with a blank slate. We actually pulled our sectional out of storage and I was so excited to bring it back into the space. We've been doing the double setup for a while, but there's just something about the sectional that feels so inviting and it really opens up the space. So to get started, I'm giving the coffee table a quick clean just so that everything is nice and fresh before I start adding all the fall touches. So the rug is from Rugs USA, and I love how it has those little hints of brown with that burgundy peeking through. Burgundy was really the color that I wanted to hone in on this season, and I didn't end up getting as much as I originally planned, but I still think it's such a beautiful shade for fall. It really just adds the perfect richness to the space. But I'm vacuuming over the rug so that it's nice and clean. My vacuum is by Dyson, so I'll try to link it below if you guys want to check it out. Okay, so now let's spruce up the sofa. One of the easiest ways to bring a new season into your home is by swapping out your pillows or pillow covers. It's such an easy change, but it makes the biggest difference. I love mixing in different textures and tones. So we're talking cozy knits, soft velvets, and warm earthy shades because they instantly add depth and interest into the space. I had a few pillow covers from Amazon and Etsy. I'll try to have everything linked below for you guys. I just love how layering in those fall colors and textures makes the sectional feel so much more inviting, and it just ties the whole room together. And I always get so many questions about the sectional, so I actually purchased it locally from a furniture store, but it's by the brand Norwalk. The quality is so good, and it's one of those investment pieces, and it has lasted us already for years, but bringing it back out always makes the space feel cozy and complete. I love this little cozy stuffed pumpkin. I got it from Walmart. It was only like 10 bucks. And if you've been here for a while, then you already know that I had to add a blanket to the end of the sectional. It's just kind of my thing at this point. I love keeping one there because if you're lounging on the couch, the blanket is already within arm's reach and you can just curl up and watch your favorite show and you don't ever have to get up. It's such a simple touch, but I really do feel like it pulls the entire sofa together. And here's an overview of the sofa. I just think it looks so beautiful and cozy. Okay, so now we're moving on to the credenza or sideboard buffet. Honestly, I never know what exactly to call this piece, but for fall, I like to keep it pretty simple here. And these little floral arrangements I got from At Home. I love the warm, earthy tones. Even something this minimal can really add depth and a little seasonal warmth to the space. And I found these smaller arrangements at TJ Maxx. I thought they were just the cutest little pieces. They have those orangey brown tones that really tie in perfectly with the rest of the fall colors I'm using. And I also added in this tray that I got from TJ Maxx. And of course you have to add in a candle or two. You guys already know how much I love my candles. This one is from TJ Maxx and I really liked it because of the burgundy colored glass jar. And not only does it tie in my color scheme, but of course it gives off that cozy fragrance that sets the whole mood. You can have all the right decor pieces, but the scent is what really makes a home feel like fall. I also added in a couple of ceramic pumpkins. I believe these are from Big Lots, but I love how everything came together. It's very simple, but it's giving all of those cozy vibes. we're gonna move on to the coffee table. It really is the focal point of the room. So even though I like to keep it simple, I still wanted to make a statement. So that's why I love having this large floral arrangement. I think I got the vase from Amazon and the floral stems are from Pottery Barn. I'll try to link it below. So I added a wooden tray. I love using trays because it keeps everything looking neat and intentional. Inside the tray, I added a pumpkin and a small candle. And on the other side of the coffee table, I added a small stack of coffee table books. I love a good coffee table book because they instantly make the table feel pulled together and styled without trying too hard. I love the added height. I also added this candle holder and this Bath & Body Works pumpkin apple fragrance. I love anything that's apple scented in the fall. It just gives off a crisp, cozy fragrance that makes the whole room feel so warm and inviting. And that's the coffee table. It's styled in a way that's simple and cozy, but still practical for our everyday life. And now we're moving on to the end table. This mirrored table is actually from Amazon and I've had it for many years. It's one of those pieces that just kind of never goes out of style, but I'm cleaning it really good because fingerprints usually get all over it from the kids. I don't like to do too much on the end tables, but I am adding a coffee table book for that added height. And then this super cute basket I got from Hobby Lobby. I love the scalloped edges. For the fireplace, I added in a basket. This one also has the scallop details. I love that. I tucked in a soft little throw blanket and it instantly adds texture and makes the space feel cozy. From there, I brought in a mix of pumpkins in different sizes, colors, and textures. And then there's this cute little sign. It literally says fall. I got it from Big Lots. I know a lot of people don't love pieces like this, but I just think it's so cute and it just adds a seasonal touch. I always think of the fireplace as the heart of the living room, especially in the fall, and it's the perfect spot to lean into those extra cozy details, the soft textures, warm tones, and just a few festive accents. So now I'm adding these little signs that I also got from Big Lots that say blessed and I love fall most of all. Yeah, just super cute. And we're gonna add pumpkins and more pumpkins because you can never have too many pumpkins during this time of the year. Final spot we're decorating is the foyer. Since our living room and foyer are connected, I like to make sure that the two spaces flow together. So I'm starting off by wiping down the mirror and then also the console table. Foyer is such an important area because it's the very first thing people see when they walk into your home. For me, I always want to make sure that it makes a statement, but I also want it to flow with the rest of the house. And since our living room and foyer are connected, it's so important that they feel cohesive and pulled together. That way, when you step inside, the space feels polished, welcoming, and thoughtfully styled right from the start. To decorate the table, I like to keep things simple as usual, but also layered. So I add coffee table books for height and interest, and then a few fall favorites like pumpkins and candles, and just a few little knickknacks to give it some personality. You can also do a catch-all bowl, a pretty tray, just any small item. So here's the finished foyer table. I think it feels really inviting and it ties in perfectly with the living room. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fall decorate with me and that it gave you all the fall vibes and maybe even inspired you to add a few fall touches to your home. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And as always, I'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye.